You're welcome. Told you. Hey, everybody. Hey, Sherelle.
Hey.
What a crazy day it's been in the world of 90 Day Fiance. This is going to be the mega live. So I would suggest that you eat a sandwich or get something to eat, because this is going to be a while.
You need to order a pizza for this.
order a pizza. Like, I don't know what you need to do. Make sure, like, you maybe put a catheter in, like, that way you don't have to leave the screen, because we have a lot to cover. So I'm gonna start my countdown, and then we're gonna go on. So here's my little timer countdown thing, and then we're gonna start.
Okay.
Oh my God, what a day. Okay, here we go.
John,
Okay.
Before we get started, I think you have to tell everyone how you have not slept.
Literally have not slept. It's not because of a meth addiction. It's because I have been like, I didn't sleep. Okay, I didn't fall asleep till 5 o'clock in the morning last night, and then like I slept maybe like 3 hours, and then I woke up, and you could ask Cody. I have been glued to my phone the whole day. And I've kind of been glued to my phone like the last 3 weeks, ever since I started like the Snowden stuff. Because, there's a lot of people coming forward, raising money for Chrissy. So the Snowden Seeking Sister Wives stuff has taken up like maybe like 80% of my time.
And you spent 2 hours on my channel. That wasn't like.
Oh, yes. Well, thank you for reminding me. So people were asking me about my housewives thoughts. I was live with Sherelle and her panel on twice today for Jersey and Beverly Hills on Tuesday. And I'm not going to recap it on my channel, because I feel like I've said everything I've needed to say, and I couldn't say it any better than how I said it on Sherelle's channel. So if you want to hear my thoughts on Jersey and Beverly Hills, please subscribe to Sherelle's channel and watch them from today. I have to say, Sherelle, like, I think like today, like those are my two favorite lives. Like, we had so much fun today.
Really?
Yeah. Covering.
Better than when we dressed up.
Yeah, it was just fun. Like, I was laughing like the whole time on both lives. And like, the Beverly Hills one was like, sensitive topics
fun.
We were talking about.
Yeah.
And we still found a way to like have fun with it.
Yeah.
So check out Sherelle's channel. If you're not subscribed to her, please do. It's Sherelle's World. And you can, there's Cooch. Check her out. I've been on the panel twice today, and I'm not going to rehash it. I can't do it any better than I already done. So with that being said, there is a lot of 90 Day Fiance stuff going on today. I can say honestly, and Cody will back me up, that I've been doing this for 6 or 7 years now. And today has been the busiest day in my life in terms of the gossip world, with 90 Day Fiance, Housewives. It's insane. I'm grateful. I was looking at my numbers last night. I'm reaching 8 million people. Like,
Unbelievable.
And I try not to brag about certain things, but I'm going to brag about that. So like,
it's
yes.
not bragging. It's just being proud of your accomplishments. That's
Well, wait a minute.
Cody.
Maybe I should go out and get you a big old 9-carat canary diamond.
Please. I'm waiting for it.
You mean like
I had to throw that in there. I can't leave that alone. Come on now.
Our 10-year anniversary our wedding anniversary is this year in December. So now I'm going to hold you to it.
Well, you ain't getting 10. I'm sorry. Super sorry. No. You might get a speck of a speck, but it'd be yellow.
And
10 years? That's a long time. Congratulations, guys.
Yeah.
You ain't kidding.
10 years married and 14 together.
14
Yeah.
together.
Wow.
So, and in the gay world, that's like 100 years. Like, you know,
Yeah, it's like dog years.
it's crazy. Like, you know, for two gay guys to be hitched this long is
and
like
still like each other.
Yeah. That's so cool. Yeah.
And I also want to say, like, you know, 6 months ago, I was in a really bad place and I was about to throw this all away. And Sherelle was actually the person that said, no, you know,
You gotta stick it out.
stick it out,
Yep.
keep on trucking, don't throw it away.
And she was right.
And you were right.
She was.
And thank you.
100%.
And
Yep.
we're
Thank
all
you, sweetheart.
we're all a team here. And I love Sherelle and Perry and Andrea and V and Gio and everybody, my mods. So thank you guys for keeping me in check and telling me to keep trucking. Because I honestly never thought that I'd be here now. Like I just wanted it to be like, you know, a regular person and fuck all this.
That's crazy.
So
I'm glad you didn't stop. You're kicking butt. You're doing a good job. We're proud of you.
yeah, 8 million. That's a crazy amount of people. So thank you guys. Thank you for, you know, to my followers, my friends who've been following me all this time and who kept by my side. And
Cody.
thank you.
Yes.
Cody, I got my glam squad here, Cody. Like, you know,
Fashionista, yes, I'm
making
here.
me right. And thank you, everybody. So with that being said, so let's get into all the stuff that's happening today. I kind of want to start with Stephanie.
Okay, Stephanie. Okay.
Because I have a method to my madness.
Do you want your wig?
So no, because you did my hair, so I don't want my wig.
Well, I know.
So today was the 10th day, right? That Stephanie.
Oh my God, I forgot about the countdown.
Ding, 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 ding. Today's the 10th day.
You know,
that's
we
why,
had
why
that countdown on our phone. And today, when we woke up, it was like the buzzer was going. Brum, brum,
Have
brum,
you heard
like,
anything from her, John?
Nope. And I have, you know, the Yates Action News team looking into it.
Yep.
Nobody can find anything.
Oh my gosh.
Today is day 10. This was the day that Stephanie had to, like, you know, either recant what she said.
Well, she still has until 12 o'clock.
True.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
guys, I was just sleeping, so I don't know what's
in my
gonna happen.
Maserati.
Like,
Is Stephanie West Coast or East Coast?
She's in Michigan. It's East Coast.
That's
She's
East
in
Coast.
Eastern time.
It's closer to 12. Oh my goodness. John, I'm scared for her. What do you think her
People
deal
are-
is?
Tina just said, Stephanie said, no deal.
Oh my
She said, "That's it."
God. Okay, you guys.
No deal. Now you're sued.
She really did say no deal. She is out of her mind.
She, you know, she's I guess she's doubling down. Like, I don't know. Like, there might be paperwork that we haven't seen yet. She might have, recanted her story. But as for what I can see right now, there's no. It's Stephanie's still holding true. And guys, my injections like stop corona, and I'm like holding to that. Okay, so
We're laughing, but she's in big trouble, John. The
100%.
Yeah, and I have been looking. I've had the Action Yates news team trying to find stuff like where she gave in or whatever, but there's nothing. And today is the 10th day. So I'm looking at her page right now and there's nothing. So
Did you
I
look at
can't
her
find
stories?
anything.
What about in her stories?
Story like it's just like the same crap. The Maserati, her dog, or whatever. So she isn't saying anything. So that's number one. So now tomorrow is going to be a new day.
Yep.
And we'll see what happens. But I'm sure that the AG is not happy with her, and I cannot wait to see how this unfolds. And if Stephanie did, coalesce as to what the AG wanted, I'll post that. But as for right now, no deal. She gets a. That's it. So.
So funny, but so true. She's
Stephanie
saying no
told
deal.
the AG no deal, and I'm sure the AG is telling Stephanie no deal. So,
Yep.
That's where we're at right now. Because I know people keep asking me about updates about her. And that's all I can tell you. That's the 10th day, and
Crazy.
that's where we're at. All right, so moving on, because we have a lot to cover, and this is going to be like a Jerry Lewis marathon. I have I have a bunch of people at the phone desk here waiting to take calls. Okay. The switchboards are really lining up right now, just like so I got my phone bank of people.
That's so funny.
So much to cover.
You do. It is a marathon. It's a lot.
All right, so I think the next thing I want to talk about is Big Ed and Liz, because this audio was leaked today. I believe that the Instagram page 90 Day Couple leaked it, and I'm going to play it, and then we could all discuss afterwards. So, no, wait, that's Angela. Hold on. A lot has happened today. Hold on. Oh shit! Hold on. I didn't add it to my video, so that's on my bad on that one. But I haven't had the time, so I'm sorry. Where is it? There it is. Give me it. Just there we go. No, you're not gonna play on me. All right, I got you.
Are you going to listen to me, or are you going to take over the school? Fuck you, dude. You're fucked up. Stop speaking to me like this, Ed. Stop. For you to even offer to give a coworker a ride home to El Cajon, what the fuck is wrong with you? Stop. Stop belittling me. I don't deserve this. Stop. Stop. You are fucked up in the head. I called you and asked you, and you said, I don't give a fuck. Then why did you say yes? Why did you say okay? Fuck you. Fuck you. You are fucked up in the head.
And Liz.
For you to even ask me to give a coworker a home. I did the. Can you let me speak? That's your boyfriend. What I was gonna say? If I would have said no, you would have freaked out. Oh, you're jealous or whatever. But what right do you have to ask me? What right do you have to get back together with me and go to clubs in Vegas? I haven't given you any shit, Ed.
As to who's recording this, I mean, there's more. I can keep playing it if you guys want. But obviously, it was either Liz or Big Ed recording this. I mean, it had to come from one or the other person.
Liz.
So I'm assuming it was Liz that was recording it, because obviously it wasn't me recording it. You know what I mean? I can keep. It's on my Instagram. Like, I don't want to play kind of like it's like a 5-minute thing. People are very heated about this. They should be. What are your thoughts, Sherelle?
I think it exposed who the real Ed really is.
All right, people are saying to play it all. Let's play it all. Let's
gonna play it all. Okay.
I called you and you don't let me speak. You don't let me speak. Liz, you're fucking stupid. You're coming to me with Vegas. Well, you were. I don't care, Ed. I don't care about that. I don't give you shit. I'm so patient with you. I am patient with you. No, you're not, Liz. Really? I'm not patient. I've been sitting outside, watching you blow up my phone. I've been sitting around the corner from your house from the second I clocked out, because I can't go for a run because you keep blowing up my phone because I can't listen to my music. I've been sitting around the corner of the word fuck over and over and over again. I deserve a minute to speak. Why can't you give me that minute? Or are you just going to call me because I'm stupid? Go ahead. Stop with the fucking emotions and prove your point. It was a stupid decision on your part. It was a stupid question. You fucking should have never asked me that. It was disrespectful to your boyfriend. I'm sorry. And the fact that you don't see that makes you look stupid. You don't even let me talk. You just told me to talk and you just took it over and called me stupid again. Because you're making stupid mistakes and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of your dumb
fucking mistakes. I'm tired of it.
Wow.
And I'm tired of apologizing to you. I'm not going to do it anymore.
I didn't ask you to apologize. I'm trying to speak to you. Not once have I asked for an apology. I've asked you to let me speak.
Go ahead.
Are you sure?
What do you have to say? What do you have to say? Go ahead. I'm listening.
You could have approached it to me in a better manner, Ed. You had 2 hours to tell me how you felt. I called you to ask for permission and you said okay. You told me I'm such a good person and I have a kind heart for doing that. The fact that I even reached out to you, you could have said something, Ed. You were the first person I asked you. Whether you're going to tell me it's stupid or not.
I'm just gonna stop it. There's like 30 seconds left. I don't want to hear it anymore.
Yeah, he's a jerk.
This is abuse and gaslighting. TLC should fire him. I agree. What are your thoughts?
I think that that tape exposed who he really is. I mean, we all kind of knew he was a jerk, but just to hear it again to verify what we're already thinking, he's just not a good person. But he thinks he can play off of sympathy sometimes, I'm going to therapy for help. No, he doesn't want to get help. He thinks nothing's wrong with him. He really doesn't. I mean,
don't forget, we have all these people, that Laura Keat girl who's been very vocal about him since he was on the show a year and a half ago now. And it's the same old stuff with TLC wanting to turn a blind eye to people as long as they think they get ratings.
Yeah. Not only that, I guarantee you Ed will be back on 90 Day Something.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, who was it? Pete Davidson from SNL was saying how much he loved Ed, and they were all posting about it. A lot of people were saying how much they love Big Ed, and they love watching him. So TLC sees that, and they're like, oh, look, Ed's a treasure.
Yeah.
Jeez,
I mean, poor Liz. I feel bad for her. And like you said, she's not going to get as much support as Ed is. It's just twisted. It's really twisted.
He should be counting, thanking God every night to having a girl like her.
So I didn't hear, what was the core of the argument? He wanted to do what?
I guess she was waiting for him, and they were outside of the job, and he was totally just being an asshole.
Yeah.
And gaslighting her.
Yeah.
And
it sounds like she was crying, didn't it?
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. She was totally crying.
She was crying. Yeah.
100%. She was crying on that. And I don't know how much more needs to come out about Ed.
I know.
But look at the Duggars. The roll-offs. The stuff with Dimitri right now. When what's his name? Josh Duggar, when that came to light years ago about what he was doing to his sisters, TLC thought they were cute and they canceled the show. Yeah. And then they rebranded it, Counting On.
Gave it a different title. Yeah, they did.
They gave it a different title. Mm-hmm. And they've been on ever since. And
Ed is disgusting. He's disgusting.
TLC just don't care. I mean, I'm wondering if this was on Bravo or another network, if we'd still be hearing about it. But TLC just doesn't care. It's bad.
I feel like if it was Bravo, it would never happen for a couple of reasons. They get paid more money, so the network stands to lose more. You know what I mean? If someone has a bad reputation, and it's starting to seem like TLC is just like a sweatshop. This working really hard.
They pay. It is a sweatshop. That's the perfect analogy, Jackie. See, we were talking about that. They pay their employees nothing, and they laugh all the way to the bank.
Yeah.
If TLC really is a sweatshop, I could not explain that any better. You hit the nail on the head with that. I mean, Tona, for the first time after hearing this, I do think she did love Ed, don't understand it, and have like, listen, I agree with you. I don't know. I mean, nobody would be that emotional if they actually didn't care about the person.
Yeah.
You know, if she was just trying to use Ed to be on TV or whatever, like I wouldn't be crying over somebody like that.
And she was really crying. She was really emotional. So I agree with the other person said this was a real relationship to her.
Lord knows, you know, oh my God, it's, I feel so bad. And they keep putting him on. And I'm sure he's already, you know, probably taping The Single Life Part 2 over with Natalie. And, you know, maybe he'll, you know, I don't know. But here's something else funny about Ed. I recently posted, you know, Rose's, you know, how good she looks and her photo shoot. And Ed is in her in the comments saying flame, 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 emoji, emoji, emoji. Like
in your comments?
No, on Rose's post. Ed's saying like, you know, fire, fire, fire emoji. Like, you know, just go away.
Is something wrong with him? Does he not know how he tortured Rose? Like, what? Oh my God. Do we have to add Stalker to the list of complaints we have about Ed? Like, leave her alone.
You know, and he was recently bankrupt, right? Like, you know, he had to move in with his mom. I think he had you know, allegedly or whatever. I think he had a business that went south and, you know, he had no money. Him and his mom had to move together. And, you know, he really doesn't have a leg to stand on except like, you know, the money he's making from 90 Day, which isn't much. And like his cameos. But with all these like, you know, stars like Pete Davidson or whoever else saying, oh, look at Big Ed. He's the man. He's the great guy. And then TLC sees that. And then they're like, oh, let's keep him on.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a joke.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for Liz. You know, I couldn't understand it. Like, I figured like anybody who was trying to date Ed was just trying to get on the show. Mm-hmm. That was my logic because, you know, those Rose pics are good. Yeah, she looks good. Yeah. Rose is giving off those like good Iman vibes.
Oh, yeah, really, huh? Yeah. Was she modeling? Is that what those pictures were for, or she just had a makeover? Stunning.
Cody's looking at it. I mean, it looks like a photo shoot.
It really does, yeah.
But she does look incredible. That's like an Andy Warhol picture, like, you know, right there. And it's way different from the Rose we first saw when she was on. And like, you know, there was no electricity in her place and like the water dripped down. And so
it seems like when she got rid of Ed, she gained confidence, doesn't it? Like, that's all it took.
I mean, and look at her now. And like people said, like, you know, Ed was the best thing for her, which I kind of agree to a bit, because like if it hadn't been for Ed and putting her on TV, then she would not have had the platform that she has now. You know, so I kind of agree with that to a certain point. But, you know, since then she's kind of, you know, really blossomed. And,
she did, yeah. Mm-hmm.
She's doing really, really good. So, and she's a model, people are saying in the chat. So she looks like Iman. Like, I look at those pics and it reminds me of Iman from like 1990. Like that good Iman, like when she was Remember when Iman was on Exit to Eden with Rosie O'Donnell and Dan Aykroyd? Like
I didn't see that one.
That good Iman, like that era. So good for Rose. I'm happy for her. And now let's get to like the super duper heavy stuff.
Oh, what is it? Can't wait.
All right. So we have Tiffany and Ronald, and we also have Larissa, Jess, and Carmen. So where do you want to go?
Let's start with. Oh, go ahead.
I don't know.
Either one. I mean, and it's breaking your heart because they're both good friends of yours. Can we start with the Larissa? Because I don't know what's going on. I just hear all this stuff.
All right. So Larissa, Jess, and Carmen, last night the shit hit the fan between them all. I had Larissa on live last night, and she explained it. There's a lot of hate going on between the three of them. I was always hoping that they could, like, you know, mend fences and work something out, but we're way past that right now. Larissa, hold on, what is this? Oh, piping hot tea right now.
Okay.
Ed just posted that he's filming for the Single Life season 2 as we speak.
You just said that. They're gonna keep him around forever.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, I know.
So as we speak, I that text I just got on my phone. So he's already filming for the Single Life Part 2. Here, I'll add it to my overlay.
You called it.
Ay.
Which
Hold
means
on.
he'll be terrorizing another woman because he's got to find a date. This is a mess. This is awful.
Sorry, I wasn't expecting to get that. Let me add it to my overlay so you guys can see it. Sorry.
That's okay. That's funny. He must have just posted it.
He did.
Yeah.
It was a comment.
Who told me? What did you say? Who told me?
It was a comment. It was a comment. I guess he posted. Hold on. Shit. Sorry, guys. I'm tired, and it's been a long couple of days. Let me see. Big Ed. Big Ed has Pete Davidson on his page. So.
Are you serious, John?
Yeah, he does.
He's not going anywhere. It's just like we said.
Sorry, just trying to save this real quick. I guess he was on a live
when he said it.
Just trying to crop out some stuff that the person who sent me so I don't give them up. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
There's a lot more to this than people think. Gotta always respect your sources.
I mean, it's just unbelievable, TLC. I mean, we can't expect them to do anything different. They're not going to suddenly have a moral conscience. They don't care. And it's just how it is. So the more they overlook things, the more we have to expose it so that people know. It's just too much.
Okay, overlay. Save it. Oh, God. Sorry.
Take your time. That happened to me yesterday, remember?
I know. So, like, we're all, like, it's...
Yeah.
Save image. Because I got to get it from my phone to my MacBook, then to the overlay, and it's a bit. So, there we go. One. Okay, then overlay. Save as. Nope. Upload. There we go. So there it is.
What are you laughing at? What? He's cracking up. Okay. Your face is red. What is so funny?
Hold on 1 more second.
Did you put up something wrong? The wrong one?
Hold on 1 more second. I told you I am tired, y'all.
Take your time, John. We've seen you working all day. For the last 3 days, you've been really pounding.
I don't know why it keeps coming up like this. I can't even fix the picture. Hold on. I fixed it there. Okay. Okay. So then, hold on. My God.
It's a little funny. You're gonna laugh at
I'm
this
sorry.
tomorrow.
Listen, I'm tired, so just deal with
Yeah.
me. It's been hard.
Funny.
There we
Oh,
go.
okay.
There it is. Right there.
Oh my God.
Sorry that took so goddamn long.
There it is.
What are you filming? Season 2. Right there. Boom.
Well, they didn't take a lot long of a break, now did they? They just went right into season 2. Wow. And Ed's gonna be on season 2, season 3, season 4, season 5. He's what they need for that network.
So yeah, so there you go. So Ed has just admitted that he'll be back. And super. I guess nobody says. So I'm guessing the same thing about the Duggars. They'll be fine. The Rolls will be fine. Dimitri Snowden will be fine. We'll all see them back on TLC. They should do their own all fucked up kind of Brady Bunch type of TLC people who are the worst, but they're still on TV kind of series. So there it is.
It is what it is.
All right, so kind of circling back to what about Jess, Larissa, and Carmen. It's very clear that they are all out for each other. They've all three of them have been posting all day.
Oh wow.
I don't even know where to start this, really. If you've kind of been watching since last night, I went live with Larissa. I'm not going to kind of rehash that because you can watch it on your own. She was explaining why she was not friends with Jess and Carmen anymore on that live and the things that she felt happened to her. Then this morning, Larissa. Hold on. I'm so unprepared, but I could not.
Guys, Jessica was exposing haughty videos and photos. Not that I want to see my ex-husband, but she was exposing to me, and she got a freak out, create a big, huge lie about he be responsible to her fighting because she told me she want the sympathy of the people, and what would be better than blaming Coty for everything that was going wrong with her. I'm gonna post it in Lottie the screenshot of she exposing Coty Of course, I'm gonna blur because he doesn't deserve it. He's a new life, married, happy, sexy, amazing, making doggy. Wow, she's living in her own bedroom apartment with a crocky roach, and she go to the cheapest pool ever. If someone don't give her for free, she can't afford. Guys.
Okay, so Larissa pretty much pulled a Nene or pulled a Kim Z and said that there were roaches in
Carmen
in Carmen's apartment. Then and then she also posted. So Larissa wrote that Jessica never got fired of her job she never got fired from being an au pair because she was tired of working, taking care of other people's children, which she hated. They were willing to help her with studies as long as she stopped filming. They didn't want the child involved with messy television, so they let her go and was about to call immigration to notify them. Then she begged the family and told them that she will marry, and they didn't notify immigration. So basically, what Larissa's saying in this statement is that she just was working as an au pair, as a nanny. That Jess hated taking care of other people. But the family was wanting to work with her as long as Jess didn't film when she was unhappily with Colt. Because at that point, when Jess and Colt were first unhappily, like last year, Jess was still a nanny and working for the family. So the family was okay with it as long as Jess didn't film around them because they didn't want their kids involved. Ultimately, the family let Jess go, according to Larissa. And they were about to call immigration on Jess.
Wow.
But then Jess begged them to not do that and told them that she was getting married.
Wow.
And at that point, she was dating Colt. So I don't know I'm assuming that what Larissa's trying to say, that she begged them to not call immigration because she was marrying Colt at that point. But then she married Brian shortly thereafter, who she's married to now. And then Larissa also writes, imagine you can see your ex-boyfriend of 1 week, happy and married, while you live with cockroaches in a dump apartment of one bedroom because you had to rush to marry the first guy you could to not be sent back to Brazil. I'm trying to paraphrase and read it correctly. And the guy don't buy your OnlyFans. He watched other girls online on Bingo, and you got his tooth broke. I don't know what that means. But I think what Larissa's saying is that the only reason why Jess married Brian was to keep her in the country. That's
Let me
takeaway.
summarize this. They're mad at each other, so they're spilling each other's secrets, basically.
Right. Yeah.
Mm.
So, but that's just the first one. That's why I said you're gonna have to pack a lunch on this one because there's a lot more to go.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Cheers. Here we go. Part 2.
Wow.
Okay, so here's Jess this morning.
Everybody, look at me. Just wake up. I'm gonna take a shower and I have a big exposure for see today. So just wait.
Okay, so then that's Jess saying she's gonna expose some stuff. So Jess writes, what are you laughing at?
This is just
It's crazy. Is that why he's laughing? Because
this is like, are you kidding?
This is like Young and the Restless type shit. So
yeah.
So Jess writes, guys, I don't want to be here dealing with someone with serious mental issues.
Who does she say have mental issues? Larissa?
She's intimating that it's Larissa with the issues. Who is one day getting married and another day accusing her ex of dating Jake. One day she posts about her mental struggles, another day she posts motivational quotes. This woman needs a doctor, not internet attention. But once the lies and accusations are out of control, I will just leave this right here. When Larissa sent me Elizabeth's nudes, I wonder if it's Libby. Which Elizabeth? When Elizabeth sent me Elizabeth nudes, I told her in Portuguese, please do not do it. You would not like it if someone did this to you. And then Jess also wrote another thing or two. She pays for the subscription of many chubby and BBW women. What does BBW mean?
Big, beautiful women.
Okay. So she pays for the subscriptions of many chubby and BBW, big, beautiful women. And she used to send them to me talking bad about their bodies and how hot she will look after the surgeries, and she will make more money than all of the natural body girls. Many of them are cast members. She is just a very sad, jealous woman who can't deal with the fact that you can be chubby and still make hella money. on OnlyFans without having to expose yourself like she does. This is just some files saved on our WhatsApp combo. And those files are a bunch of bigger women, I'm guessing, because I kind of blurred it out because I didn't want to get in trouble. And then Jess writes, after that, I am not going to be talking about this online and giving this freak more attention. Legal actions will be taken. And for someone who has criminal records and is illegal in this country, she should watch out before she tries to defame people.
Wait a minute, John. So is Jess here legally?
Well, she's married to Brian. I don't know. I don't know if she has a green card. I mean, she was here working. I don't know if she had a student visa originally, but she did come here legally, to my knowledge, and she was working for a family. So I think she had a student visa, and now she married Brian. So I'm guessing, that was just like maybe a year ago. So I'm guessing that they're applying for a spousal visa.
Okay, yeah, that's probably it.
But
Yeah.
I don't, you know how that
And
shit
then
works.
what does she mean by Larissa's here illegally? What does that mean?
Well, Colt never put in Larissa's adjustment of status. He would do it. So Larissa kind of fell in this limbo where she's not really here legally. Like Fernanda, both like Larissa and I think Jay too. I don't know if Ashley ever sent in Jay's adjustment of status, but they're here, but John for a quick thank you. I need it. Thank you, Natalie. So, they're in this gray area where like they're here, but I know that she has like another ICE court date coming up soon, but Larissa was saying that she wanted to go back to Brazil, but ICE had taken her passport, so she couldn't even go back to Brazil if she wanted to. She has to wait for all this to play out, and then she'll have an idea. So I mean, I guess Larissa's here legally at the moment.
Yeah.
But there's like a lot of circumstances that are like in the wings. So yeah,
she's in limbo waiting.
Yeah,
So
she's in limbo.
Yeah, she's just waiting. Yeah.
And I know that Fernanda's kind of in the same boat because Jonathan pulled his adjustment of status, and that's like what you do, like when like the 10 years. Yeah. When you sponsor somebody, if you pull that, then they're kind of like screwed.
Yeah.
So
wait, did Danielle pull Muhammad?
You read my mind. How did you read my mind?
I was just wondering because he's here. No, he's still in limbo, right? He's still in limbo.
With Danielle and Muhammad, I think what happened was that Danielle was going for the annulment, and then she wound up divorcing him instead. So his adjustment of status was filed. So that's why he's been working all these years. And he's been working, props to Muhammad. He's been like trucking and driving around the country. So in that case, I believe Muhammad's illegal. But I think Muhammad only has his 3-year, because they give you like a 2 or 3-year card, and then you have to like apply for like your 10-year card. So
is there any chance that Larissa will marry Eric, or is that done?
I hope to God not. Let me text Danielle and ask her. Hold on.
Okay.
Hey, what? Sorry.
No, you're good.
She's probably watching. Danielle, if you're in the chat, can you just like answer this question real quick?
Yeah.
Status ever sent, and we're live. Okay. All right. So I think though, like that's what's going on in that case. All right. So let's go back to the whole Jess and Larissa and Carmen thing. So that was that. All right. So then Larissa counters.
Oh wow, no.
I mean, I told you, pack a lunch. It's going to get messy.
Oh wow.
So then Larissa comes back with, Jessica has no problems with my children in Brazil until I stop promoting and spending money on her. Truth. So Larissa writes, Jessica, you are a liar with serious character issues, married with a guy that drives under the influence of weed constantly and wanted to milk Colt, but you couldn't, so you decide to be my friend after reaching out to other cast members, playing the abused, weak girlfriend. Take the heat to talk bad about my kids. Did you forget that you came to my house to bash Carmen and Vanessa?
Wow.
Lord. To eat pizza for free? I was with perfect mental health when I was useful.
Mm-hmm.
You edit the hell out of your pictures, even make your teeth white. You broke ass dwarf.
Oh my god. That was oh my god. It's getting shots fired. It's getting bad. Oh my
Take
god.
the heat. You mess with my kids. And then she also wrote, I guess a list of complaints that Jessica was having while living with Carmen. So Jessica, according to Larissa in this story, was saying that there was no air conditioning in Carmen's house. Random men Carmen hooked up with were roaming around the house. That Carmen had mood swings. Carmen had rate inflation. I don't know what that means. Carmen is a dictator. Carmen, don't clean the house. Carmen, don't sponsor me.
Ooh.
So, and then Carmen posted a video of her house through every room, and Carmen's house looked like it was spotless. Like I would eat up the floors. So Carmen then showed a video of her house. I mean, like whether it's true or not, like from what I saw from what Carmen posted, it looked like a very clean house. And whatever. I mean, did that mean that Carmen had a dirty house and then she just cleaned it real quick to make it look like she didn't? I don't know. I'm just saying Carmen posted a whole video of her house and it did look, spotless.
Mm-hmm.
So I told you it's a lot. So Carmen then posts, and Carmen's also pregnant. And I hate that, whether
Carmen's pregnant?
Oh yeah. And Carmen's last pregnancy ended in miscarriage. So
this is a lot.
yeah,
Yeah.
So, I feel bad for Carmen because, I don't, there's a lot of things being alleged right now that Carmen's making fake accounts dogging Larissa's kids, that Carmen's making fake accounts dogging Natalie's kids, that, I haven't seen any of that, but, in my head, I would think that Carmen, this is going to be her first kid, that nobody would put this added stress on them, in my head, especially when you're pregnant and healthy, and, it didn't make sense to me, why someone would do this, but, I don't know.
This has got to be hard for you, John, because you're friends with all of them.
All three of them, yeah.
Yeah, and do they ever want you to take a side, or do they let you be neutral?
All three of them. So
it's crazy.
That's why, this has been a really rough couple of days for me, because
yeah,
it is what it is. So Carmen writes today, please say to Larissa, please stay far away from me with your despicable lies and insane attention-seeking antics. I am busy enjoying my biggest blessing, carrying my miracle rainbow baby, and I will not jeopardize the health of my son or myself to play into your sick, twisted game. Since getting fired from the show, everything with Larissa had turned into an extravagant storyline a desperate attempt to have a reason to get back on the show. You have fallen out with every single person you have been close to. You and then come to social media to destroy them, as you would say, for no reason other than attention. Time to do some soul searching and realize the problem is you. If you believe you are a victim of crime, parentheses, one that is never committed, please go to the police like you have previously done against Colt and Eric. Remember when Carmen says, now keep that in the back of your mind for a little bit. When Carmen says, please go to the police, because this is going to come back again. Wait for it. This is crazy. Please go to the police like you have previously done against Colt and Eric, but have yet to do so against us, because this is one big lie with no proof, since everything you are saying is not the truth.
Oof. It's getting ugly.
Wait for it. Wait, I'm only like
worse?
3. I got like 9 more posts to go. I told you, pack
John,
lunch,
stop.
girl.
Are you serious?
This is. I didn't even get to Tiffany and Ronald yet.
Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. God. It's crazy. Keep going.
I mean, and Tiffany and Ronald is like, I think that is the craziest story of all today. So we didn't even get to them yet. I told you it was the Mega Live. So
yeah, this is the Mega Live. This is a marathon.
I got the phone bank right here. People are calling in for donations.
It's crazy.
Danielle just texted me. Hold on. Okay. So to clear up about Danielle and Muhammad had the 2-year green card. And after they divorced, he had to file his own using a waiver because they got divorced. The others never got their 2-year green card. That is why they are in limbo. So right from Danielle right there.
Okay. Okay.
So thank you, Danielle.
So both of them are looking at possibly being deported.
Ooh, this is like a lot of info.
It really is.
You know what? I try not to smoke on camera ever, but like I think this is a live that y'all like. I am I try not to do
You're
this.
tired, and it's personal. They're all your friends. They probably all want you to pick a side. They're probably all in the chat now saying, "What is he saying? Is he giving her too much attention?" So you're going through it, and you're
So
sleeping.
I'm breaking one of my own rules by not smoking on camera, but like, you know what? Whatever. So thank you, Danielle, for clearing that up. All right, so back to the post of. Oh, and by the way, congratulations to Mike and Lauren. Baby Situation was born today, Jersey Shore.
Oh, okay.
So hit smoke weed every day.
Smoke weed every day.
There it is. That's my favorite jingle. So okay, I'm going on my timeline of my okay. So then Larissa makes a statement. Okay. So Larissa's statement reads as such. Hold on. Carmen, I'm trying to stay relevant. Give me a break. You promoted a song about me to keep yourself relevant. If I'm not a celebrity, you are not even a pseudo celebrity sidekick. Ooh, that got deep, honey. Shit. The only people I lost were you and the other bimbo. Other bimbo meaning, I guess, Jessica. Hold on. Farm Mama. I love you too. 90 used to be my favorite show, but now it's Seeking Sister Wives. I want to hear about Tiff and Ronald. Tiff and Ronald we're getting to. I promise you. So the only people I lost. Okay, we said that. But you talk poorly about everyone, including your sister-in-law, your husband, Jessica, Brian, Eric, Colt, Debbie, Vegas Princess, Jake, Veronica, Tina, Vanessa, your brother, making fun and insinuations about these people. And yes, you got mad and thrown my documents in the trash. Same way you opened my mail and set it on fire because I could charge you. Oh, damn.
What?
Hold. I never bought followers like you. Oh, shit. I never bought
Guns.
followers.
Oh my
What?
God, John, that's explosive. Go ahead. That's
I
terrible.
told y'all it's the mega live.
That's
Like
terrible.
I wasn't fucking around. I'm smoking. We're going through this. I never bought followers like you or begged you to plug you on my page for false claims of keto. Not the vast plastic surgery you have done, more than lips, boobs, and chin. If you were as concerned as you say for the welfare of your child, oh yikes, this is going in hard. You would not fabricate stories to family members, stalk the girlfriend of your baby daddy constantly, lie to baby's grandmother, and so much more. You would not bully me. Oh my God, I need reading glasses. You would not bully me on my page with your fake promoting the song, and you would certainly not advertise a song written in poor taste with the child mentioned by name. Understand? Stay in your lane.
Wow. Whew.
Cody, I need my glam squad, so give me like a fritz right a spritz right now.
John, this is so ridiculous.
And one of the reasons why, from my live from last night, that Larissa was upset was because, you know, Jessica's husband, Brian, wrote the defamatory song about Larissa. And in that song, he mentioned Larissa's daughter, Luana, by name.
Mm. That's horrible. That's horrible. Kids are off limits. What are they thinking? I know you can't say it, but I'll say it. That's a low blow. You can't do that.
So moving on.
Mm-mm-mm.
So then Larissa posts a picture. Now, remember where the police might come involved? Okay, so then Larissa posts a picture of her at the Colorado Springs Police Department.
Why is she at the police department?
For some reason.
Oh.
And then there's more. So Larissa went live earlier and she was speaking in Portuguese. So someone who understood Portuguese translated it. So here we are again. So. Okay, so I'm going to start this over. So Larissa's saying, I'm not God damn, that goes real quick. I'm not sure to enjoy Vegas being poor the way she is. I don't think she's enjoying. No, I have no fun. I was in lockdown. I couldn't go out. But today I'm living in an amazing apartment, fully decorated. It's the most beautiful thing. About Jess. So I don't know what advantage she has to live in Vegas about being poor. Would you allow a disqualified sneaky girl, ugly, she's ugly, she's a dwarf, boobs that touch the floor. I kept waiting, that bitch. Guys, it's a war, you kill her or live. I'm willing to do both. Let's all get dirty because I won't allow this to happen. And she, Jess, is living there in a one-room apartment. I pity her. And trying to act nice, that makes me so angry. And she knows everything about my life. Funny, huh? Won't miss anything. Thank God she's always here. I use Dior, not like that poor girl, Jess. Everything she's got for me, makeup for free, and then she talks shit about me. All she has is for free, photos free. I pay for everything, $5,000.
Wow.
Just the Airbnb I stayed in Vegas was $5K, something she could have never afforded. I got into this fight, I don't care. Told her once, you're fighting with a kamikaze. So that was that.
Wow. It's getting bad.
There's one more. I'm just looking to see if any of them posted right now before I continue on. Larissa hasn't posted anything. Jess has not posted anything. Carmen has not posted anything, but Jess did make a post, which I want to read out loud. Jess writes, I have received many screenshots of somebody I once considered very close to me, like family, committing a smear campaign against my name, my husband's name, and the name of my best friend, who currently high-risk pregnant. I did not want to bring attention these vicious lies, which is a cry for attention from a narcissistic bully who is at a lowest point in their life, and rather than seek help and treatment, choose to hate the world and attack others. Hurt people hurt people. Rather than feed into the circus of sick, twisted lies like this person would like me to do, I will pray for them instead. I will pray she finds the help that she needs, because everyone who has ever cared about this person is very concerned of her mental health. You can keep my name in your mouth, but I will keep your name in my prayers.
John, you got to stay neutral because this is crazy.
Well, I'm trying to report on all sides, right? So I think I've done that.
Yeah.
I had Larissa on last night. I understand that Carmen is in high risk and probably just want to, deal with this. If Jess wants to go live or whatever, I'm on, I'm trying to stay as neutral as I can and just let everybody, I'm putting out what everybody says, and it's for you guys to decipher who's right, who's wrong, who's crazy, who's not, and whatever. I've never been in a spot before where like three people who I really care about, who I've talked to for years, are in a certain way. But I'm just trying to show, I don't want anybody to think I'm taking somebody's side over the other. I'm just trying to show what everybody's saying.
What happened? You're just saying what happened.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's why this day has been so goddamn crazy. And
but
now,
have you reached out to Jess to come on the show? You should give Jess a chance to respond too.
No, I have. She's welcome.
Okay.
I would, I'm going to keep reposting what they put, and it's up to you guys to decide what you want to believe.
Yeah.
I'm trying, but I am literally putting every story, video, post up, and that's why today's been so crazy, because I don't want anybody to miss what any of them are saying, and that way I don't seem like I'm trying to be biased towards one person.
Yeah.
And poor Payne. Look, Payne just said, wait, just joining. What's up? Good Lord.
No. Sorry. Payne, you've missed it. You missed it.
Payne, you're going to have to watch the replay on this one, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Because
we just been through an hour of what's going on. We can't repeat it. It's crazy.
Okay, so let's get to Tiffany and Ronald, yeah?
Yeah. Another person that you're close to, you got to be neutral on this one too, John. Go ahead. I know. You got to be so neutral. Go ahead.
Today's been a rough day for me. I'm just telling you all, like I said, I went live on IG earlier, and I said I've been doing this for 6 or 7 years, and today has been the craziest day in my whole career of being a blogger or whatever you want to call me. So, Tiffany and Ronald, not in a good place. So, earlier today, bring Larissa and Jess on at the same time. They're more than welcome. That would
be cool, but I don't see it happening.
Me neither. But thank you. I mean, I would love to have them both on. I would love to have her, Carmen, and Jess on. But I was hoping that they would squash all this and kind of move on. But it seems like we're all way past that point.
You were hoping that months ago.
Yeah. So here we are. And it's like World War III. So Tiffany and Ronald. So Tiffany posts, and then she took it down. Tiffany posts this morning, feel like I can breathe again, no more pretending. And then I looked into things, and both Tiffany and Ronald unfollowed each other. So clearly,
now these two are married. This is not boyfriend and girlfriend.
No, they're married.
Oh, and then they have a child. They unfollowed each other. Oh gosh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, it gets a lot worse than that. Like it gets way, way worse than just unfollowing each other. So I posted. Let me get this loaded, guys.
That's sad that these two are going at it in public. They have a child. But you know what, John? You're neutral. I'm not neutral. This is going to be hard to have a relationship so far away from each other. You know, I would think
people in the comments are saying she's following him now, and she just commented on his post.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Well,
no. That could just be for TLC, because you can't break up before the show. So maybe she realized she messed up when she went public.
Denise, have a drink on me. I need 20. Thank you, Denise. I think after today, I'm just gonna go hide and just like break my phone into a million pieces and
break your phone into a million.
It is what it is. So Tiffany wrote, I'm tired of being the idiot. Honestly, always trying for nothing, just to be told I'm playing victim. Maybe he's right, and I don't see what a huge asshole I am. But I'm tired of trying to ask. I'm tired of trying asshole at this point. So that was, Tiffany's remark. Hold on, this is like a. Then someone was saying, like, you're wrong. Tiffany said, yeah, true, it's my fault. Okay, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. And then Ronald writes, which he deleted, but I have, because, come on. Hold on, I'm trying to find Ronald's post that he deleted. Ronald replies back, you know what, at the end of the day, yes, she can take a breath because now she won't be watching me anymore, and I'm so tired of her playing victim, always saying she's the one getting hurt. I'm always doing fault. I'm doing this wrong, or I don't do this right. I'm not a father. I'm not a husband. I'm not worth it. I'm not that tired of her pushing me down. No more. And yummy today, you guys will soon see the real Tiffany very, very soon, because this image everyone has of her, nobody knows what I go through. Nobody knows what happens behind cameras. Nobody knows how she treats me. Nobody knows how she acts towards me. So I'm going to leave it there. I will post stuff as time goes. I'm not going to hate speech. Well, I think it's a little too late for that, but I'm not going to hate speech anyone. Everyone has good in them and everyone has faults. But if you can't recognize your faults and start working on it, but just look at someone else's faults and keep pointing it out to them, keep throwing the past, then etc. No, doesn't work. Then I'm sorry. I will never work like that. That's it.
I guarantee you, John.
And then Ronald deleted that.
I guarantee you these two are truly fighting and this relationship is truly on the rocks. They had to clean all that up because of their NDA.
They are really fighting. I can promise you guys I spoke to Tiffany today.
Oh, you did?
And I've been speaking to Tiffany often, and I might get in trouble for saying this, but they've been fighting. This is not fake. This is not like a Paul and Karini moment where like they're just trying to get attention. No, they've had serious problems, and this has been an ongoing thing with them. Let me see, Stephanie. They aren't following each other again. She commented on the post from Ronald that you reposted. That's what I can see. Okay. Thank God. Because I was like, oh God, please don't make thank God. Thank you, Stephanie, for that. Zana, he was never a good guy. She has bad taste in men. Cassie, they aren't following each other anymore. I just checked. Okay. Thank God. Because I was like, oh God, this is going to make it so much harder.
If they're not following each other, they better go follow each other before they break their NDA.
Well, Sharp already knows what's going on, and there's a reason why certain stories and comments were taken down, can I say?
Yeah. Okay.
Because they're unhappily right now, and obviously everybody wants to believe that, happily just started. We're like in week 3 or 4, and we have like another 10 or 12 weeks of this.
Yeah.
So of course production does not want people thinking that it's already screwed up and whatever.
Honestly, I don't see how this couple's going to last. Don't say anything. I could say it because you're neutral, but it's hard enough. They're on 2 different parts of the world. Okay, that's what number 1. Number 2, then she has problems with him working. There, I said it.
Ronald just blocked me.
You're lying.
Nope.
He just blocked you? You didn't say anything. Oh my, see that you did not say anything. He's blocking you for no reason. This was my opinion. I'm the one who said I don't see how this relationship's going to last. I don't know
Ronald just blocked me.
Oh my
John, you seriously have been doing way too much. I can tell by the nicotine stains on your fingers. Yes, I have been smoking. I got my brown finger from my nicotine. I have been smoking a crazy amount of cigarettes.
I'm going to say this because no one knows behind the scenes what's going on. John has been going out of his way to be neutral, and then you still get blocked. Oh my God. That is ridiculous, Ronald.
Well, buy a Code Neos, Ronald. Go fuck yourself, whatever.
Yeah,
I've been trying to be neutral. But now that you just blocked me, now I can really say how I feel, right? Because now, now that you whatever. So you done fucked yourself over, Ronald, by blocking me. Because now I mean, all bets are off. And then you block me, and you can't defend yourself. So yeah, whatever.
You say, I'm going to be neutral on this. These are my friends. I know these people. This is a good couple. You've been going out of your way, and then he blocked you.
Yeah,
all bets are off. You're a jerk.
Hashtag blocked by Ronald. Okay, so I'm going to keep reading because there's more. Then
he blocked you.
I'm like, fuck you. I was just I was posting both your sides. I didn't even.
you were nervous.
You're take anyone's side during this live or in my Instagram post. I didn't take anybody's side. I pinned both when they commented on my post. I pinned both their I pinned their comments. I didn't take neither Tiffany or Ronald's side.
You did not.
Not once ever. Show to me where I said Ronald's a piece of shit. I didn't do that. But you know what? You want to block me. Go ahead, block me. I can't see what you're saying anyways. You showed me. So, okay. All right. Sorry, that just threw me off a little bit.
Because it was uncalled for. Okay, I'll put it that way.
No, it's fine. That just gave me the green light to really give my opinion. So now we're good. So thank you for getting that off my shoulders. So then Ronald posted, which I posted. I said from Ronald. Didn't take any sides. I posted it because I'm trying to put everyone's side out there. Ronald writes, when someone constantly puts you down, leaves you feeling like you can't do anything right, or makes you feel worthless and bad about yourself. In general, sorry, the hiccups. just know you did nothing wrong, and that this isn't love, it's emotional abuse. So Ronald is
It's
now
like-
saying that Tiffany, wait for it, Ronald,
Ronald is so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Sorry, go ahead, John.
Tiffany should move to Africa for the kids. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Thank you, Catherine, for the super chat, but I don't know about that. Heidi, Ronald, just another Ed. Well, I don't know if he's as bad as Ed, but
Heidi said he's another Ed. Come on, Heidi. Ed.
y'all are trying to get me in more trouble than I'm already in. That's what y'all are trying to do.
Oh, God. It's so funny. You couldn't make this up.
Ronald made a post about Tiffany emotionally abusing him. So just so we're clear on that. And then Tiffany replies, now these are posts that I've reposted on my page. Mm-hmm. So everything I'm talking about now are my posts that I reposted from either Tiffany or Ronald, and then they're commenting on my Instagram. It's not on theirs. This is all on my Instagram. So Tiffany replies, laugh out loud. Now I'm emotionally abusive. Oh Lord, okay, Ronald, laugh my ass off.
This is so ridiculous. Oh my God, what is wrong with Ronald? Something's wrong with him. He's the victim.
I think he's got his eyes on them slot machines, and he just wants to play them again because I don't know what's up.
Oh my God. Okay, see what you done, Ronald. You have messed up.
Listen, you just blocked me, so now I can take jabs like that. I was trying to be neutral, but that's what happens.
Oh,
Sorry for you.
God. I couldn't make this up if you.
He's probably down at the racetrack selling, trying to, bet horses. I don't know.
Okay, Ronald, you brought it on yourself.
I don't know. All I know is that, he was pissed off at Tiffany for, canceling the tickets because he had no money. But then Ronald spent $3,000-4,000 American dollars to get his bike fixed. But that, I don't know, what's more important to you, seeing your own daughter and your wife and your stepson over getting your bike tricked out?
Oh my God, he messed up so bad. I know.
Y'all want to listen?
He could have waited till after your video. He's so dumb. I don't know. Have you noticed this, John? We'll go on air and we'll talk about something. Those people will be in our chats, and then we get notified during the video that they've watched it somehow.
I'm just I've always been since me and Ronald have talked, me and Tiffany have talked, and I've hung out with Tiffany and Daniel and Carly, and her family, and I just couldn't believe he blocked me. I never said anything bad. I was just reposting what they were both saying. So people I whatever. So
and not only did he block you, he did it while you're on. Okay, while you're live. He didn't even wait till Wow.
I'm just reading what they I'm putting stuff in my story. I'm reading what I'm trying to make sure that I'm equally fair to each of them.
Crazy.
But wait, there's more. Hold on. But wait,
there's
more. There's more. I told you. I hope you guys are eating your first course because dessert is coming out soon. Cody, flick the lights for intermission because we're gonna need one. Wait, where's the other one? Okay. So then,
oh God.
Ronald writes, before he blocked me, I guess, I removed my comment because the comment that I just read out loud. Okay. I removed my comment because it's not worth debating. This. I'm just over this because the fact that she blocked me everywhere except on my son's Skype that's always off shows me that the type of person she is. It's fine. Should have known from the start. She just wanted to keep the kids from me. Okay. I'm halfway through this. Does Ronald have a leg to stand on? Stand with Daniel and the whole kid thing? Like she's like Tiffany, like he's saying that Tiffany is trying to keep Daniel from him.
Whatever, Ronald. You
like
can't get
like
he's too much.
That's why. Okay, so that's why the visa isn't done yet. So he's blaming her on not only keeping Tiffany's 10-year-old child away from him, which he really has no claim on. I mean, like, listen, I love their relationship. I loved how Ronald took Daniel on and called him my boy and my son. Like, I always thought that was very endearing and lovely, and I love that. But at the end of the day, so now Ronald's blaming Tiffany on, the visa not being done because of said reasons. But I'll leave it there. The proof will be in the post when push comes to shove. Tired keeping quiet because if I don't see my family. Those chains get broken today.
He does realize that he's on a national television show where people have been watching him and they're not really favorable of him. Does he understand that?
Daniel has made up his own. And let's talk about that, Heidi. I'm glad you brought that up because there's this and that was on the show. And there's other things like, if you watch a show on Sunday, you see Daniel speaking with Ronald via Skype or whatever. And Daniel's like, Ronald's like, you're going to come here and move here. And Daniel's like, no.
Yeah.
He's like, no, but you're going to move here. You're going to like it. And Daniel's like, no, I don't want to do that. And Ronald's like, but you are, and it's going to happen. And I don't care what you say. Like, and Daniel was like, no, Mom, it was like, so I thought that was a bit much. And I can say from my own personal experience that Daniel loves Tiffany so much. Obviously it's his mom, right? Mm-hmm. And I have witnessed Daniel telling Tiffany, I just care about you and I want you to be happy.
That's the best kid on television. I really think Daniel's a sweet little boy. He really is. And he's old enough to make up his own mind and have his own opinions. And I don't know what happened to him when he was in South Africa, but it's clear Daniel doesn't want to go back.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
And there's a lot more I could say, but I'm not going to screw anybody over. I've seen emails and messages and texts and voice recordings and whatever. And since Ronald wanted to block me, then I can say that he's a piece of shit. And I just hope that I hope that Tiffany runs away and gets out of it, because I think of a lot of the people on the cast. Tiffany really did try, and Tiffany and Ronald have broken up several times on social media. I think, not several times. I don't want to say that, but
it's been several times. It's been several times.
And, they love each other. And I know that Tiffany loves Ronald, and she was always trying to make it work. And she never really got an inch from him. and I hope that she can find goodness in her. I just hope that she could find like the strength to realize that she's better and doesn't need him, because it's just been like real shit the last 5 years.
For 5 years. Let me ask you this, John. Do you know the answer to this question? What is his status?
I hope not.
What's his status with coming here? Is he, because I wasn't one time he was banned. Do you know like how that went down? Because something about him having some, I can't remember how it went.
Catherine wrote, Tiffany is bossy to him and she does criticize him. She does not think about what he wants for the kids. Get along for the sake of your kids. I think there's more to it than that, Catherine. And I've seen with my own eyes emails and texts and stuff to, don't forget you're seeing what you see just on, what's aired on Happily, and maybe like an Instagram story or a post like that. But I've seen it. And people say, I post everything. God, if I could post what I've seen, and then y'all would be like doing a midnight vigil for Tiffany. There'd be candles out. So it's a lot more complicated, but I understand people not, because obviously not everyone is as informed as us. You know what I mean, Sherelle? Like when we have information, and when we take a stance on things, people are like, "Oh, you don't know what you're talking about." I'm like, "Oh, we don't? You're just watching TV. We're seeing this shit in real time."
Yeah.
So there's more to it. I'm just saying. Heidi. All Ronald is good for is trying to be a master manipulator. Tiffany is doing just fine without him, and this truly shows in her sweet. Yes, absolutely, I agree with you, Heidi. So, and I have more stuff to post about this stuff.
Well, tell me this, John. Tell me if this is true. I feel like it's a hard situation whichever way it goes. If she stays with him, it's really hard to be that far apart. And then she feels like he doesn't financially support them enough. If they break up, that's still the baby's father. So
Carly, yes, absolutely.
It's a hard situation either way you look at it.
No, absolutely. And Carly will always be, that's Ronald's daughter.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't even know how to go about that, because, Ronald should be able to see, definitely Carly, probably, Daniel too, because they got married and they had a tight relationship. I don't even know how to answer that, because, it's kind of like Devin and Jehoon a little bit, right? They're in two different places.
Yeah.
And it's very hard when you have a kid with somebody and they're overseas and, the relationship doesn't work out. What do you do?
Yeah. That's poor Tiffany. Any way you look at it, I feel sorry for Tiffany.
What is it, Susie? For one more glass of wine, John, just in case. Thank you.
I know. It's a bad situation. It really is.
And I would never want Ronald to not see his daughter.
Yeah.
Or his stepson. I mean, I will say, Ronald's always been good to Daniel and obviously Carly. But that scene from Sunday night's episode was weird to me. Why is he kind of he's been kind of a dick to Daniel. And I didn't like that. But I also know stuff that, that I witnessed, that Daniel wants his mom to be happy, and Daniel loves his mom. And, There's so much more to this. It's
Well, let
so
me ask
not.
you this. Do you know about this? If the couple split up and Ronald wanted to come visit his daughter, but he didn't have a visa, is there some kind of parent visa? I mean, how would that work?
You're asking the wrong guy. I have
Yeah.
no idea.
That's
He
a
would have
complicated
to.
situation.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know on that. I mean, I don't think that. Just like I don't think that Jahoon shouldn't be able to see, Tae Yang. I don't. I same with Ronald. Like I think that Ronald should be able to see, Carly.
Mhm.
Tiffany and Ronald are a little bit different than Devin and Jahoon, but it's kind of like the same, almost the same thing. Yeah, like I don't know.
Mm.
What does Kim say? Well, you know what, John? Ronald has to pay up, and he is trying to manipulate Daniel. Nothing more, and that's what I think too. Yes, I believe that he's trying to manipulate Daniel. My boy, my boy, my boy, but my boy needs to move. You're moving here to South Africa. You know what I mean? And spoiler alert, they do go to South Africa. I mean, I hate to ruin the season for you, but if anybody follows Tiffany and Ronald, you know that Tiffany was in South Africa for like 3 or 4 months, and they were
3 or 4
filming.
months. Wow.
Yeah, it wasn't even like a big, it wasn't a shocker. We saw Tiffany in South Africa with Ronald, like doing Q&As and this, that, and the other. So she does go there. Heidi, if his family is as important as he claims they are to him, then he needs to stand up and be a real man, period.
Yeah.
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 This
is a terrible situation. Any way that you look at it, John. Oh my gosh.
That's why I have been I mean,
stressed out. Yeah.
Like I lost 10 years off my life tonight, pretty much.
Oh my God.
Between the Larissa, Jess, and Carmen stuff, and Ronald and Tiffany. Now that Ronald blocked me, like whatever, go fuck yourself. But it's a lot, like because I've always been, I like them all.
Yeah.
And the Ed stuff, it's been a real hard day.
Yeah. You've been at it. I mean, listen. Thank you for what you do, John. That's a lot of work, and you really did try to be neutral. I don't know what Ronald's problem is. Something's going on in his head that he's thinking that you're saying, but you only told the facts until he blocked you, and then you got.
I was just reposting what he said, and if Tiffany commented, I pinned her comment, and if Ronald commented, I pinned his comment. I didn't want either of them to think like that. I was, I just wanted to make sure that everybody saw both sides, and now I don't know. Makes me think less of Ronald for doing that, but whatever. It is what it is. Heidi, what does Heidi say? Heidi. It's all on Tiffany's shoulders. She's the one true parent. So,
Poor Tiffany. I feel bad for her. She's got to make some hard decisions. It's crazy, and a decision that no one else could make but her. She has to do some soul searching. She's between a rock and a hard place right now. It's a lot. I feel bad for her.
Catherine, I like Tiffany and Ronald, but I feel bad for the kids. I would hate to see any family in distress, especially like when you have like a loving mother, right? Yeah. And a father who like is trying, and like even though you block me, Ronald, I'll still defend you and say like you're not a horrendous person. I've seen a lot worse person than you on the show. You know what I mean?
He did open his arms up to Daniel, and he really tried to be a father to Daniel. That's all I'm going to say nice about him. That's it for me. But he did, and Daniel took to him too. And I just, it's just sad. Either way you look at it, I don't even know. I wouldn't even know what to do in this situation if I was Tiffany. It's hard, any way that you look at it. It's a hard situation.
Yeah, like Ronald loves the kids. I could see other people who've been on the show. Like, look at Luis when Molly brought him in.
Yeah.
And Luis couldn't stand her kids. Luis tried to hook up with like Molly's daughter, right? Wasn't it? Like, or like was asking about how much sex she had. Remember, like back when like Molly and Luis.
I wouldn't be surprised. I can't remember. It was so long ago.
Something crazy like that. I can't even speaking, but it was like something weird like that. Like, and I've always felt that Ronald did care about the kids, obviously. But there's a lot more to it, and I can definitely say that they're not doing this for attention.
Oh yeah, not at all. Not at all. This is not an Ed situation. This is true. Yeah.
And I don't know. I hate to see like a family like broken like that. So we'll see. And I know that Tiffany's been trying really hard and trying to make things work.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Yeah.
So I don't want to say too much that might get me in trouble because I don't want to break any confidence or whatever. But yeah, let's leave it at that.
What we can do is wish Tiffany the best, and hopefully she'll sort this out and figure something out. Because it's difficult either way that you look at it. If she stays with him, that's still going to be difficult because they're still far away. They got to get the visa. He does have a problem holding down, bringing in money, and stuff like that. If she leaves him, that's a whole nother can of worms. It's just a lot.
If he truly loves his kids, he would man up and do what he is supposed to do for his family. Well, yeah, I agree. And I don't think him tricking out his bike for $3,000 or how much it costs, he's like, I don't make any money yet. Like, he spent a lot of money getting that bike fixed. So, but that was like also filmed a while ago, and here we are now, and it's a different day. So, and even though you blocked me, I'm trying not to be too hard on him. But whatever. I know that Tiffany's had her hands full with him for a while. And
whenever you take a problem to social media, you're fed up. That's usually not your first reaction. That when you go turn to social media, you probably have been dealing with whatever problem you're dealing with for a while. That's what it feels like.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, who hasn't vented on social media? You know what I mean? Hello. So I think that'll do it. We're at an hour and 40 minutes. I'm going to call this a night because we haven't even eaten yet today at all.
Yeah.
Every time Cody's like, "Are you hungry?" I'm like, "I'm starving, but I can't even like blink my eyes, let alone like eat something." So I'm going to
get some rest, John. I have a feeling tomorrow's going to be busy too.
It's Memorial Day weekend. This weekend, I could tell who was emotionally abusive in the season 1 when he was yelling and cursing her, and I was proud of her for not taking it. Yeah. I mean, there's like a lot, and I've seen a lot. Trust me. Like, if I could post everything I've seen via correspondence and messages and stuff like that, Ronald would probably be as hated as Josh Duggar. I'm just saying.
Oh wow!
Not saying like in like that weird like molesty.
Okay. You just meant
saying, like in like in the hated kind of way.
Yeah,
maybe that was a bad reference point. Like no, maybe it's hated as like give me someone who's hated.
I can't say their names. Because they're.
I was going to say like hey, like Casey Anthony hated, like but like not like she I don't know, just hated, not like in the just not liked. So it was to make that clear. I'm not saying that Ronald ever. No. God Almighty, I can already see it. No, Ronald is not like Josh Duggar in that. regard.
You got to clear it up. You got to clear it up.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not one bit. Bad analogy. Just hate it. Like Garrick from Seeking Sister Wives, like that kind of hated, or Big Ed, like that kind of hated. That's who I'm talking about. Who's hated from like Andre, that type of hated.
Andres hated. Okay, yeah, okay, we'll stick with Andre. Yeah, okay.
Heidi, thank you. I better shut this off. No ketchup on hot dogs. Wait. Who said the blasphemy? No, mustard only. Yeah. All right, guys. To my moderators, thank you so much for always doing your best. Guys, thank you for the super chats. I really appreciate them. I want to thank my co-host Sherelle for hopping on here and going on. No ketchup on hot dogs. It's blasphemy. Wrong. Stop it. If anybody wants, we talked about Stephanie in the very beginning.
Just rewind, yeah.
There's, it's the countdown's up, and yeah, I think I'm good. Don't put ketchup on your hot dogs, and everybody have a great night. Ready? Good night, everybody.
Good night. Bye, guys. Good video,
night.
John.